Now we're live. You already know what it is. BIWG back up in this thing once again. And we're going to spotlight on this quick hitter showcase. We got big Landon Bebee, newcomer for the Colorado Buffs, joining us. He's out of Webb City, Missouri. He's going to be talking about, and we're going to get to know him real quick on this show as we highlight some of the big dogs, the big buffs, the big uglies up the middle who usually don't get that recognition unless they do something wrong. Well, we're going to start spotlighting them now. And here's one that's going to join us once again. Like I said, big Landon Bebee. Let's bring him in right quick live. Yes, sir, Landon.
Hello,
How you doing,
hello.
man?
Doing
Appreciate you
great.
joining on.
Yes. Say that again.
No, I said I appreciate you joining on. How you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me, man. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, sir. Let them know. We're going to do a segment that we're starting off here. Like I said, we're trying to get to know new CU players. You just coming in? Tell us about yourself. Well, I'll give a quick little overview. Landon Bebee, left tackle. He was at Missouri State. Now he's coming in to play guard and center, compete there. You can find him at Landon Bebee 73 on Instagram. Let him know. Landon, two-time state champion in high school out of Webb City. Let them know how that background kind of shaped you to becoming the person you are right now. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. So, coming from my high school, it's really a really big football town. That's one thing that really gets the community to come together is high school football. So, yeah, I was blessed and lucky enough to have a great head football coach at high school, Coach John Roderick. He's actually a Hall of Fame coach already in the state of Missouri. So I've definitely had a lot of great teaching, in my upcoming and going into my college years as well. So yeah, definitely have had a lot of just great people, pour their knowledge into me and just their love and just that confidence into me as well. So I'm very appreciative of all the coaches I've had in my life, and it definitely started with Coach Rod though at Webb City and giving me that opportunity, it also giving me that confidence, like I said, just to prove to myself that I am a great player. I can do this. So, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. That's a blessing to have a great coach like that to instill in you, and you
No
got that
doubt.
foundation now.
Yes,
And
exactly.
so tell me about talk to me about your parents, your siblings. Let's go from there. Really get to know you.
Yeah. So my dad is actually a head pastor in Joplin, Missouri. He's been pastoring a church for about 20 years. My mom is also part of the staff as well. She leads the worship team. And she also runs her own hair salon on the weekdays. So yeah, I've always been a big church kid all my life. So yeah, definitely have been keeping the Lord close to me. He's definitely blessed me with these opportunities. So I'm just excited to be here, man.
Nice. Any siblings?
Yes, yeah, I'm actually the middle child. I have an older brother and sister, Melissa. She actually just had her first kid, so I'm actually an uncle now. And then my older brother, Preston, he runs his own photography business. He's doing great with that. And then my little brother and sister, they're actually going through school and college right now, just like me. So yeah, they're trying to get all their work in and get graduated.
Nice. Middle child. Well, let me ask you this: Are you the biggest of your siblings?
Yeah, no doubt about it. My little brother's starting to catch up to me in height, but yeah, no, he can't take me yet. So
Okay. All right. Well, we know they have you listed at what 6'3", 295. What's your actual height and weight right now?
I'd like to say 6'3", but probably six two right on the dot is what I'll say. Give me cleats and a helmet though, I'm 6'3", so
There you go.
I'll say that every time.
And about what's your weight?
About 300 pounds. 300
About
pounds.
300, 6'2" and a half, 6'2", 300 pounds right there. And I know that you played left tackle mostly at Missouri State.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I actually played all five positions whenever I was at Missouri State. So funny enough, I started my career playing center my first 2 years, and then the following year after that, we actually played a spring COVID season.
hmm,
So I played guard during that season, and then the following past 2 years, my last 2 years in Missouri State, I moved to left and right tackle. So I was
wow.
playing both sides, just wherever they needed me to play, I was willing to do it. So yeah,
Wow, experience on at all five positions
yes sir,
on that
yes sir.
offensive line. That's like invaluable to have, someone that you can plug and play pretty much at any position and he'll be comfortable there and have some experience there. A
Yes
lot
sir.
of guys, you play on the left side most of the time. You move to the right side, they get kind of lost, though, you know?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, yeah. And
Yeah.
so it was actually so like it was kind of like the offense that we had my junior year. We switched up my senior year, so I only played left tackle my senior year. But yeah, my junior year it was kind of like the offense we had based on the the strength. If it was strong or weak, they would flip the offensive line based off the call. So
Oh,
one
nice.
play I could be at right tackle, the next play I could be at left tackle. So it was
Right.
just dependent on the call.
And now that's a plus for you. It benefits you now moving
Absolutely,
forward.
absolutely.
So, I guess we'll step back a little bit. You talk about your siblings. What did you want to be when you were growing up as a young man?
Oh, man, I've always just had that dream and that aspiration, making it to the NFL. So yeah, that's always just been my dream and my goal. So I've definitely got the opportunity in front of me now to really excel myself. So I'm just ready to take advantage of it, and
Right.
not only take advantage of that, but also try to come here and win a championship right away. Not next year, not the following year, right now. The time is
Right.
near.
Right now, and that's where, you know, bringing in guys with that sense of urgency, that understanding that, hey, it's not a tomorrow, it's a right now that we
Exactly.
have, to take advantage of. And that's
Yeah.
what I like about this team, differently constructed type team. I like to say it's like an expansion team because you're bringing in as much talent as you can, and you're
No
telling
doubt.
them to compete. It's a clean slate. Go out there and compete. How do you feel about this competition type of situation you guys are in, and all the new guys coming in, with you being one of them?
Oh, I mean, I'm super excited about it. I'm the type of person I love to compete. Love to go out there. Just showcase what I can do. But not only being able to compete at practice, but having those competitive teammates, that's going to make us an even better team. We're going to be able to push each other every single day at practice, get the best out of each other, know what we need to work on each and every day. And be able to achieve our goals, which is to win not only a Pac-12 championship but a national championship. And like I said, we're not wanting to do that next year. We want to do that this year. Do it
Right.
now. And we just started the summer lifting program, so it's the time has already started. So we're already on the clock. It's our time. It's our time to showcase what we can do. Like I said, and with Coach Prime bringing in all these recruits, man, it's going to do nothing but be able to make each and every individual player on this team be able to push themselves to new levels and new heights that they have never been able to reach yet, just because they probably haven't played on teams as good as this before. So
Right.
yeah, so I'm extremely blessed, man. I'm just ready to go, ready to go out there and compete and just show them that I belong and yeah, go win a championship, man.
Exactly. And now I put up this depth chart based off of my knowledge and my understanding of what's going on, and I had a lot of uh, feedback from it, flack from it, praise from it, and so on. But if you look at this list right here, you'll see yourself. Um, Let me see here. Can I get it up the way I want to get it up? You'll see yourself on here, and of course, right there, right? So I got you here at the third string left guard,
Hmm.
right? With all of this talent on this roster, and I got it like this based off of just the five guys who was there during the spring. And then we got another crop of guys coming in. Jack Bailey, one of the guys who's coming from Kent State, who has experience there. But then you also told me that you could play center also. So you got Hank Zelinskis there coming in as a freshman. Um, but you can easily fill in at that center position, and compete for, I guess that number two or that starting spot with Van Bam Wells, who's coming off of a freshman All American season. But like I said, it's a clean slate. It's really not really based off of what you did last year, especially with the taste that they have in their mouth and what the feeling that Coach Prime has about that 1-11 team. How do you feel about coming in as so to speak at the bottom of a list to work your way up now?
Oh, honestly, I like seeing that, man. I just like, I've always just been, the type of person where, I like to feed off, people, maybe the doubters and people just not believing in me, man. Because growing up and getting recruited like throughout high school was always, I was being a 6'2" guy, was always like, oh, if you were 6'3", man, if you were
Yeah,
6'4", we would have offered you, man. But I'm like,
nice.
all that, just it just fuels the fire, man. And like you said, everybody's coming in with a clean slate. I haven't proved nothing yet. You know what I mean? So I mean, I deserve to be there right now. I haven't even shown myself at all. So
There you go.
and it's all gonna come. It's all gonna come. As we start moving along the summer, as we start getting into fall camp, stuff like that. But yeah, man. I mean, I mean, I haven't done anything yet, so I don't deserve to even be up there yet. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm just
And,
here, like I said, to prove myself, to prove that I belong, prove that I can do this, and just make everybody who supported me along my journey just proud of me, and make all those doubters wrong. So
and all of these pre-lists, as a player perspective, it doesn't even matter anyway. Like you said,
no,
you
I,
guys
I
have
take I take it all with a grain of salt. I've seen
all
ones,
with a grain of salt. There you
yeah,
go.
I've seen ones where I'm the one, I've seen ones where I'm the three, I've seen ones where I'm not even on the list. So I don't really care. I mean, some guys really do look into that and take that to heart, but you gotta be a smart, you gotta be a smart player that can't let things like that get to you. Because I mean, people are gonna talk regardless if you're good or bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just part of the job. That's part of what it takes. So no, I take no disrespect to anyone putting me that low. It's just because I mean I haven't done anything, like I said. So I mean,
Yeah.
I got to go out there and prove it. It's just not going to be given to me, especially at this type of level. You know what I mean, man? So
Yep.
yeah, I'm just ready to go out, showcase what I can do. I mean, I know what I can do, but it's the point of me going out there and showing. You know what I mean? Talk is cheap, as what I've always said to myself. So
And I like what you said. Take it with a grain of salt. I had a high school coach used to always say, "Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain." I never knew what it understood. I understood at the time what it meant until later on. You take the good, whether it's saying you're this good or that bad. You take all of it the same way. You don't take it. You don't get too high. Don't get too low, because it
yes, sir.
really doesn't matter what they're saying out there.
Exactly,
You're
exactly.
going to go on the field and prove it. So I like that. Real quick, get into your academics. What would be your major? How many years do you have left coming up? And talk about your GPA. What's your
Yeah, so I'm,
GPA?
I'm actually a graduate transfer. I actually got my degree from Missouri State. I've graduated with my degree in sports administration.
Mm,
I want to, if the NFL dream doesn't, pan out, I'd love to also chase the dream of, being a college coach one day. That's my backup plan, and I want to be around the game for as long as I can, and being a coach, I can definitely do that. So, and I've also been able to build, some good connections and just network myself just from being able to have different coaching staffs come in and out. So I've been able to build those relationships with different people. So yeah, I'm like I said, try to first and foremost chasing the NFL. But if that doesn't work, I'll be able to go out there, and still be around the game and coach ball, do what I love. So yeah, man, I'm excited, and yeah, I actually I have one more year left too. I forgot to mention that. I have one
yeah,
more year left of eligibility. This will be my 6th year of college football, so I've definitely played a lot of games. Definitely been in a lot of practices, weight rooms. So yeah, man, this is nothing new to me. I'm ready for it. I'm built for it. So I'm just ready to go out there and showcase it.
like you said, this is your 6th year. What? How old are you now? Right now?
I'm 23, 23.
23 years old, and that's what I said earlier on my live. I said it should be a difference when you're a 23-year-old and you're going against an 18 or 19-year-old. It should be a difference even in your mindset as a 23-year-old, 6-year guy coming in now. Thank God for
Absolutely.
getting that COVID year back. Man, that had to be something difficult going through that COVID year. How was that? That was,
Oh, when I tell you that was definitely the hardest year of football. So basically, we played 3 games in the fall of COVID, and we practiced every single day up until December, really. So we were basically in fall camp for 5 months. It felt like.
damn.
We played 3 games in that fall season. Then that following spring, we played our full 8-game conference schedule in the Missouri Valley Conference. And then after that, we had about a 3-week summer break. Then we were right back onto the facilities for fall, starting for summer workouts and stuff. So I think it was within a year. I think it was over 20 games played in a year, 25 something in a year. So
Dang.
definitely a lot of football, but it was tough. It was tough, but hey, I'm a better man and better player for it. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely it definitely taught me how to really push myself and just be able to even though it's getting tough, be able to push through the pain and just things like that. So
Yeah. So going into the workouts this summer, did you guys what time is it there? It's a little bit later there. So you guys are done with your workouts for the day, yeah?
yeah, yeah. We
How
actually
was it today?
we actually have workouts Monday through Friday, and so basically all the new guys who came in, we had to do our intro meetings, get all that compliance stuff figured out before we were even cleared. So I actually got cleared to work out Friday afternoon, probably around 10 o'clock. And they were already finished for the day. So I wasn't actually in the weight room this week. I was there for everything, but I wasn't actually able to work out and be in meetings and stuff just because I wasn't cleared technically.
Right.
I got that call on Friday. I'm cleared. I'm good to go. I got a workout in on Friday. Went in this morning with my roommate. We got a little workout in just to get some extra work in, and then we're hitting the ground running Monday, man. So I'm
Yep.
pumped. I'm ready. I've been chopping at the bit. Just been sitting back, really, just watching all these guys work out. It's just making me feel just so lazy and just like, man,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
get out there, man. I'm ready, man. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Who's your roommate?
Jack Wilty. Jack Wilty. He's
Okay, Big Jack. Okay. Yeah, I know
he's
Big Jack.
another
Great
offensive
guard.
lineman. He's from Iowa. So
Yep.
some couple Midwest boys. So yeah.
Yeah, so you guys Midwest boys just like Coach O'Boyle.
Yes, sir.
How was it, when was your first meeting with him? Because I'm sure he probably recruited you before this go
Yeah,
round, yeah?
so I actually was recruited by Coach O'Boyle my freshman year or my senior year of high school. Whenever
Mm,
he was at the University of South Dakota in the Missouri Valley Conference,
okay.
talked with him a little bit, and then whenever I entered the portal this past December or this past November, he was actually at Kent State. Him and Coach Lewis were actually at Kent State at the time, and it was just a really crazy story because they offered me at Kent State. And then that following, I think it was like 3 days later, him and Coach Lewis both left and went to the University of Colorado. I was sitting there, I was like, I didn't realize it at first until I saw it online. I was like, man, I got Coach O'Boyle's phone number. Like, I might as well just send him a text, be like, hey, Coach, like, if there's still any interest, man, I mean, I'd love to learn more about the University of Colorado and just,
Heck
see
yeah.
what could happen. And sure enough, that night, he texted me, say, me and the staff, we're going to be watching your film tomorrow. We're going to give you an evaluation. We'll let you know if we want to offer you or not. And sure enough, they called me that next morning and told me they were going to offer me. So, yeah, man, it was a blessing how it all worked out. And yeah, I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to
That's
be
big time right there. Just to have the coach tell you and be honest with you. Hey, we're going to evaluate your film,
here.
and
Yeah,
then we'll let you know. Some coaches probably wouldn't even get back to you. Some will tell a story to you. I like that. No, I call him no nonsense, Coach O'Boyle. And I
exactly.
haven't.
He's definitely a blue collar guy. He's going to shoot you straight. If there's one thing he'll do, he'll shoot you straight. So if there's one thing I appreciate about him, it's definitely that. I don't like guys who sugarcoat things. I want to know. I'm black and white with things. I want to know if I'm right or wrong. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. Don't play no games. Don't hold back. Shoot it straight with me. I like that, Coach O'Boyle. Talk to me about real quick your goals this season. Playing for Coach Prime. How what did you think about it? What did you think about when Coach Prime first was announced as the head coach of Colorado, and you got your coach Sean Lewis and Coach O'Boyle coming over with him? Like you said, you texted him and said you wanted to know more about it, but what did you think about Coach Prime prior to this? Were you a Deion Sanders fan?
Oh,
Um,
so I'm a lifelong Cowboys fan. Hate to admit it.
okay,
We haven't won a lot since Coach Prime was playing for the Cowboys, but yeah, man, I've always been a Deion Sanders fan. Definitely, like I said, big Cowboys fan. So I've known about him for a long time.
right,
I remember watching his 30 for 30 when it came out a couple years ago, called Deion's Double Play, about how he scored a touchdown and hit a home run within like the same couple days,
yeah,
whenever he was playing baseball and football. So yeah, I've always been a Coach Prime fan. I got to watch his show whenever he was at Jackson State. Love seeing that, and so yeah, he's definitely got those cameras following him around now here up too. So yeah, yeah, I've always liked Coach Prime and what he stands for. Just his confidence more than anything, man. He definitely instills that confidence not only into his players but to the team. So yeah, love
has that
Coach Prime, love everything about him, man. Love everything he stands for.
has that been something to get used to, seeing all the cameras around? Kind of figuring out how to move with all the cameras around. Should I duck? Should I go behind this one? Should
Yeah,
I go
yeah, yeah. You definitely got to go and make sure your hair's combed every day, man. You don't want to go in there looking like a bum. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not like what you think. They're basically just kind of following him around, doing some kind of interviews here and there. But yeah, I mean, with Coach Prime, that's what you get, man. All eyes on us. So
right?
he's not lying when he says that. So yeah,
You got that spotlight on you when you come in, and it's probably as bright as anywhere you can go in the
yes, sir.
country right now.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
Uh, real quick, talk about Shadur Sanders and being able to protect him. What have you seen from him? Is he as good as advertised? What are your thoughts
Oh,
on Shadur Sanders?
oh yeah, he lives up to the hype, man. I'll say that. He definitely lives up to the hype. The way he's just able to navigate himself in the pocket, make his reads. be able to make those magician type plays, man. Just get out, do what he needs to do. He's definitely, and also just being a leader in the locker room. You know what I mean? He's not
Yeah.
just, people may think he's kind of quiet, or you know what I mean. He's not. He's a leader, man. He's a leader at heart. He commands the huddle, which is something that's super important for a quarterback to do. He's loud. He's stern with what he has to say,
Mm-hmm.
and guys respect him. And guys want to follow his lead. So yeah, and he's a Heisman candidate. So you know what I
Definitely.
mean. There's nothing better, to see that. Being an offensive lineman, you want your quarterback to make those plays. So you want to do everything in your power to make sure that he's protected, he's able to get the throw off, he's able to get those runs off, get those reads off, and we're
Mm-hmm.
just trying to take as much of the pressure off him as we can. So our
Most
job
definitely.
is, just to do what we can as a unit to make sure that he stays clean.
All right. We got a comment right here, as you might see from Mac Mills saying, can you ask if he ate the cornbread or rolls at the first team lunch?
That cornbread, man, that butter cornbread, yes sir. That cornbread was too good.
I bet. Oh man. So real quick, talking about that lunchroom vibe, is it open fully yet? Is the chef back there that
Yeah,
everybody been
yeah.
talking about?
So the chef actually arrives on Monday.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the food that we had these past week, like I said, I'm coming from FCS school, so we have all this stuff is just new to me, man.
Oh
Just
yeah.
training table, the amount of food that they can give you, and stuff to just take advantage of like that. I thought the food was already good, but they're talking about they're bringing in another chef that's going to make it 10 times better. So I'm like, hey, I'm in heaven, man. Especially being an O-Lineman, we like
Yes,
to eat,
indeed.
man. So
And then you guys have the supplements readily available to you guys. Tell
yeah,
me
yes,
about what supplements, and for someone who might not have never been through this or seen a football type facility where it's pretty much dedicated to the football team
hmm
or athletes, where you have you know what do you call them, like coolers that's filled with like protein drinks, post pre-workout
oh
meals and
yeah,
stuff like that. Talk to
yeah.
me about that.
Yeah, so like in the weight room, we have just like it's kind of like a pre-workout, during your workout, and a post-workout snacks. Tons of different snacks. They got the refrigerators filled with just protein, different types of electrolyte stuff, omega 3 stuff like that. Just the stuff to keep you going, keep you healthy. And yeah, no, I mean they're definitely getting us right in that aspect. And they also have like a protein like kind of like shake that they make for us as well after each
Mm,
workout. They got like a mango, strawberry, and like a blueberry. And they're all good, man. They're all good.
I
But
bet.
whenever it comes like kind of like supplements, they're not technically allowed to like provide us any kind of like pre-workouts or like creatines like that. But we're allowed
Yeah.
to take creatine. So as long as you bring in your own creatine, they'll be able to put it in the drinks and get everything mixed for you. But you just have to provide it for yourself. But they do give us recommendations on which creatines to use that are safe, obviously legal substances that we can use. So yeah, really, it's just the protein that they're able to give us. But supplement wise, yeah, we really provide like the creatine and pre workout stuff on our own. So
I love it. I love it. You'll never be in a situation like some, like you said, some FCS schools or even some lower level Division 1 FBS schools. Back in the day didn't have all that stuff available.
oh yeah, man, no
I
doubt, no
remember
doubt.
I ate Chick-fil-A when they first came out so much. I don't even eat it now
Yeah.
because my
Oh yeah,
son.
we definitely had our share of some Chick-fil-A whenever I was at
Oh my
Missouri State, man.
gosh,
No doubt.
Chick-fil-A, and shout out to Full Moon Barbecue in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm sorry, but I'll never eat you again. They gave it to us after every game,
Yeah.
it seems like so.
Yeah, for us, it was Chick-fil-A and Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like it, but after those first couple times, man, it definitely got old. But yeah.
yeah, it gets old
Oh
fast.
yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt.
All right, so real quick, so we'll go to our quick hitters right now. I like to call this segment quick hitters. We'll ask these questions, you just answer them, how you feel. And I think that'll pretty much wrap it up for us with the big fella in the building right now. We have Big Landon Bebee. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment, leave your comments down below. Let us know what you're thinking about this and what questions you have. Um, Let me see. Might be able to highlight one more right here. Let me see. Man, I was answer your question. Oh, we got some of everything going on. Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now. So we'll get to it real quick with Big Landon Bebee right now. All right. If you had to choose, would it be pass blocking or run blocking?
Oh, run blocking for sure, man.
I
Run blocking
figured
for sure. That's on us as a unit, as an offensive line. So if there's a touchdown score or a big run score, it's us who's making that happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely run blocking for sure.
wow. Yep. I figure I knew that answer. Running versus lifting.
Oh, lifting for sure.
Yeah.
Lifting for
uh, if you're going against a pass rusher, would you rather go against a bull rusher guy or a finesse type guy?
probably a bull rush type guy. Probably a bull rush type guy.
Yeah, because you
The
know what's
finesse guys,
coming.
man, they be getting kind of crazy with their moves, man. So you got to be on your toes at all times. So
Right. All right. If you could score a touchdown in a game, or would you rather give up no sacks all game?
I'm gonna have to go no sacks, man. No sacks. I'd rather protect my QB than score a touchdown, man. So
Yeah. All right. Um, old school versus new school. Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes?
ah, Pat Mahomes, man. Patty
All right.
Mahomes.
Is
Patty.
that because
I'm
he's
not, I'm not, I'm not saying he's better than Tom yet in terms of GOAT status, but the type of player he's definitely the best all around player athlete I've ever seen play football, man. It's insane. So yeah, Patty
Mm.
Mahomes for sure.
I think I know this answer too. Jalen Ramsey or Deion Sanders?
Prime time, man. Prime time.
uh, do you have a dog? Because of the video I posted a while ago where I said,
Yeah. I actually, yeah, I do have a dog, but it's not kind of like a big dog you would think. It's those little mini golden doodles. So
okay,
yeah, not
all right,
definitely not a killer, but yeah, nah. And I don't have her
okay.
up here with me, but I wish I did.
You
But
didn't bring it with you. You didn't bring it with
nah, yeah.
What about, do you have a girlfriend, and did she come to
I
Colorado?
don't, I don't, I don't. And no, yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Ladies in the chat, y'all hear that? But leave him alone, though. Leave him
yeah.
alone. Let him focus on what's going on. um, favorite way to spend an off day?
Uh, definitely getting on the game, man. I'm not gonna lie. Getting on the game, playing a little Madden 2K, chilling, just relaxing. Nothing much to it really,
Man,
and me and my roommate, we really done a good job, taking advantage of our off days too. Not just sitting down. We'll go get the work in first, then come back and relax. You know what I mean?
exactly.
But
Yep.
yeah, it's important. We believe that it's important, put that extra work in because everybody in the country is doing the same thing. Everybody in the country is running. Everybody in the country is lifting. It's those little things that are going to separate you from your opponent. So yeah, we're working on that, doing that, and just yeah, yeah. So but yeah, definitely just chilling out, playing the game, relaxing, nothing too
I'm
much.
with you.
Pretty
Those
simple,
vibes,
guys.
haven't changed 20 years ago. That's what we used to do. The same thing. Go get our
Yes, sir.
workout in and go get on that game.
Yeah, you don't feel like doing nothing else anyway. So
That
yeah.
doesn't do. We get on the game rest of
Yep.
the day. Uh, talk about places you would like to travel, or some exotic places you already have been.
Oh, I'd like to go to. I would definitely like to go to like Honolulu or the Bahamas or something. I've never really been in the islands, man. So got a lot of. I've been lucky enough to play a lot of friends that have come from the islands, man. There's some great guys out there too. So yeah, I definitely want to go see what all that's about because I've only seen pictures of it. So yeah, I want to go
Right.
out there and see it for myself.
Definitely. We out here in Honolulu. Got much love for you. Let me know if you ever come out to the island.
Yes, sir.
Um, and a few more to go. Type of music you listen to in the last song you've played.
Man, I have a very wide variety, man. I hate to say it, if my brother's watching, my dad's watching, they're gonna laugh at me. But man, I've started like country music a little bit more than I used to, man.
All right.
Yeah, country music, a little bit of everything, contemporary. I love my worship music as well, just to put me in a good zone. But I think the last song I listened to was a Morgan Wallen song, "Last Night" by Morgan Wallen. Last Night by Morgan.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, yes, sir. He's a
Okay,
he's
that's
a
a new
he's a
one.
country music artist.
Okay, I got to check Morgan Wallen out.
Oh
That's
yeah,
new.
hey, me and my friend call him the LeBron James of country music.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I found out there's a difference in country music type. You got the old school, the classic country, and
Yep.
kind of like the new, I guess, pop country.
Mhm.
Because I got a former teammate who was a quarterback when I was playing. He was a younger guy though, named Sam Hunt. You might know of him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was my quarterback. He was a freshman or a sophomore. But
Yeah.
I look up and I saw him performing halftime at the Super Bowl. I'm like, what
Yep.
the hell?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
but I told a friend, hey, this is country music. That's not no damn country music. That's the new. So I found out there's a difference in the types of country.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
shout out
No,
to my
I'm
boy
definitely more of
Sam.
that pop country, like that, like super, that southern drawl kind. Like, yeah, I'm not into all that, but
Okay.
that pop country, I should probably say that pop country more than anything.
All right. So you know about Sam Hunt then. Shout out to my dog Sam Hunt. All right, real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Three more to go. Favorite meal? Would it be lunch, breakfast, or dinner?
Ooh, I'm gonna definitely have to say lunch. Hit that lunch right after workouts, get a good meal in, and then come back, chill out. So yeah, no, I'm definitely go with lunch.
Definitely. What app do you use the most on your phone?
Uh, man, I'm in this either Twitter, Instagram, or I'll be scrolling through TikTok sometimes too, man. Just
Okay.
yeah, just one of those three. One of those three.
And your favorite podcast? You don't have to say this one, as this one will be growing, but that, not just playing.
Hey,
Your favorite podcast?
yeah. I've actually I'm a big MMA guy, big UFC guy. So I listen to some
Okay.
like MMA podcasts by Ariel Hawani. I don't know if you know who that is.
Okay.
But also I've been listening to. I'm kind of like the typical guy. I listen to some Joe Rogan too. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
definitely love listening to him as well.
All right. Listen, someone, Natasha Terrell said, listen, Landon, tell your team, not your team, but tell your team, we believe y'all some dogs. We know y'all can win it all. Go Colorado Buffs. We're riding this train to the end. That leads me into this question. Last one. Ideally, how would this season go for you?
Ideally,
Yep.
win a national championship, Pac-12 championship, be the best teammate and player that I can be. So be able to push not only myself but my teammates as well. And just try to earn a starting job. So yeah, try to accomplish all those three things, and I think I'll be okay. So yeah, but more than anything, I definitely want to be a great teammate, man.
Right.
I know that's important. I came from a school where I was lucky enough to be voted as a two-time team captain. So
Yep.
just want to be able to push my teammates because you push your teammates, they're able to reach new levels. They'll start pushing you as well. So I want my
Exactly.
teammates to push me. So yeah, man, just being able to push my teammates, push myself, and win a championship, man. Win a championship.
Man, I appreciate you joining me, man. This
Thank
has
you for
been
having me. Thank you for having me, man.
no doubt, man. This has been huge. I've been watching you guys, since they announced, you might be coming, and so we did our research too. We go and we look at your film too, and I think I saw the same thing, Coach O'Boyle and Coach Prime and everybody saw in you to be able to offer you that scholarship, that chance to come play and compete, and you guys are in a unique position, should
Oh
I
yeah.
say? Being a part of this crop to come in this first time and being able to earn your spot. Man, this is something I'm excited about. I'm sure everybody else out there is excited to watch, and we'll be there watching it, rooting for you guys throughout the whole way. Tell
Yes,
your
sir. Yes,
roommate what's up too, Big Jack Wilty. Tell him what's up.
yes, sir. I
Uh,
will. I will. I definitely will. Definitely
you
will.
guys keep pushing each other to be great.
Absolutely.
It's special and it's a different thing, and it's good to have a roommate, teammate, someone who can understand and continue to push you, that you have a partner to work out with and to get
Yeah.
better with. You know what I mean?
Exactly. In the spring, I was just I took my last class, but I wasn't doing nothing other than just working out every day. It definitely gets tough to motivate yourself to go in the gym 5 6 times a week when you're
Right.
by yourself. But whenever you got somebody with you to help push you, it makes it 10 times easier, and you got 10 times more the motivation to push yourself. So I'm
Exactly.
appreciative of everybody down here pouring into me and just trying to get the best out of me, and I'm trying to get the best out of them as well. So
Right. All right. Leave us with any words that you want to leave us with, and let people know how they can find you and follow you.
yes, sir. You can follow me, like you said, on Instagram at Landon Bebee 73. You can also follow me on Twitter at Landon Bebee 73. And go Buffs, man. Go Buffs. It's gonna be a great year. Everybody in the chat, make sure you guys try to get out to a game, man. And yeah, championship coming soon, man. Championships coming soon, and we coming.
That's the goal. We coming. You already
Yes,
know what it
sir.
is, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining once again. This is something that we're going to continue to try to do. Got these quick hitters coming, spotlighting great guys like my guy Landon Bebee and all the newcomers for Colorado football. Once again, this is BIWG and man, the first one is done. This is the second live, but the first interview with the players. So we're done, and I appreciate you once again, Landon.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
man. Double salute. We
Yes.
out. All right. So, like I said, man, that's it. And I appreciate everybody joining on. You already know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment, all the other good stuff. And man, we got people still in the comments, and we'll get to them as soon as we can. Thank you guys for joining on. We up and up out this thing. Peace in the middle. Easy. Yeah.